there's been much debate about where to stand, because there is, as you may know from previous shows we have done, there is a problem. I'm not very big, and these are very big. So, welcome. It is our Craft Yourself Silly Facebook Live. We do it every Tuesday. Usually Tuesday is all about bargains, and we have not disappointed today. We have our birthday, our 11th birthday. Yeah, I'm going to say 11th birthday, or Craft Yourself Silly's 11th birthday next week. So ahead of that, we've got just a handful of pre-birthday bargains. So thing number one, you will be quite, if you're in the world of crafting, you should be quite familiar with these. Emma, however, not in the world of crafting, absolutely bewitched by the hovering Lisso iron. Oh, I have got some power over here, haven't I? Because we did, let me just grab some power. It's all still wound up, but we can still pop it in.
Hayley, what are we on?
Hey, there you go. We are on Facebook Live on Craft Yourself Silly. Why not? And we're on Facebook Live on the Craft Store, is what I believe. Oh no, actually the Craft Yourself Silly one is still going round and round and round. I'm not sure why. I'm sure that will, I'll turn it off and turn it on again. Turn it off, turn it on again. Yeah, doesn't seem to like our Craft Yourself Silly one. Look, it's just doing spinny times. Spinny times. I will give it another minute and we will just...
Can I share it and that'll...
Yeah, share the link across and then that will sort it out. Did that the other week as well. Don't know why. Anyway, technology, fun times. So we have just had a delivery of some Lissos. Unfortunately, the box was quite damaged. So we have pulled out the ones that got damaged boxes, and basically we've done we've got discount from the supplier, so we've done an extra little discount on those. Now we have opened all the boxes, checked them, made sure that they are all working. There was no problems in terms of them working, just the boxes that they come in may not be in the most attractive condition, but we have checked every single iron. There's not huge amounts, so you will have to be fast for these. So we have the Pro. So this one is the Tula Pink version. This is the one that you will have all seen, where when you put your hand on that touch sensor, it allows the iron to drop. So you will, sorry, Emma's still fascinated by this one. So you will never burn your projects again. Is that still not connected on ours, or have you shared it?
Yeah, shared it.
Oh, that's fine. So you'll just have to go on the craft store to do the comments, because it won't, I don't know if it'll come through on ours.
Checking both.
You're checking both. Good. See, she's on it like a gob on it. This is why we have to have Emma on a Tuesday, because when I was left unattended last week, it all went horribly wrong and I require supervision. Full stop, the end. So there is iron number one. Literally, there's single figures on these. We haven't got loads because it is just the ones that are damaged. The ones that are fine, they're all in the shop. Happy days. So you have the OG, the big one, but we also have a couple of the smaller project irons as well. So we have the original one, which is in that kind of tealy turquoisey colour and the grey, but we also have the Tula Pink one as well. They're complete, they're all fine, just as we said, boxes are a little bit worse for wear. Some of them, I'll turn that one around, you can see what I mean. They're all a bit bashed, bit crumpled, but we have done the best we can. I am actually going to unplug this one again, because I don't think it's probably wise to leave a plugged in iron on top of a cardboard box.
It's all right because it's raised up.
Yeah, well, exactly. So the small ones come with their little silicone mat. So they've got one side which is for storage, where it'll actually kind of fit and loop into it, and it's got the resting side as well. You will have seen me, Sasha, Sarah demonstrate these 100 times over on Craft. Smashing. I mean, they are a considered purchase for an iron, because they're not cheap. But they are quality. The little one, the Project Iron, that one very much has big iron energy, and the steam out of these little tiny irons is amazing. It is as good as a big iron steam. It's really, really fantastic, really, really powerful. So you've got two options. You've got the Project Iron, the original one. This one, I think, is only one of these that we've got.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's only one in this colour. Now you will see, compare this one to this one, the cables are on different sides. That is personal preference. If you're right-handed or left-handed, you can actually switch the side of that. So if you have a look under here, there's two little caps there. You want to take those off, and it will unscrew that little kind of cover plate there, and then you can just swing that round and make it come out of either side. So if you are left-handed or right-handed, you don't have to have a particular one. It's literally two screws, and you can switch that round to the other side. Massive steam power on this. It's got a little light as well. Really easy to see dial for temperature, and that's the same on the big one. It's super easy, and it's been made, it's obviously been designed with quilters for quilters. So 3 of those options on the irons, very, very limited. I mean, I'm talking there's 1s and 2s of each of them. It's literally just the ones where the boxes were damaged, and we have put a 25% discount on those. 25% discount off the recommended retail price, so they are an absolute bargain. Shall we?
Yep. Christine loves the Project Iron.
Oh, they are super. They are super. I have a little one. I did drop mine and I broke my flap. But sorry. See, I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. If I'm unsupervised, then I don't get the giggling. But if I am supervised, then Emma. What are we doing? I'm going this way. Oh, too quick. So we did go through and have another bit of a clear out. We do have a few of the designer quilt backs again. We did a load of William Morris ones last time round. This time round, we have a few more. So the first, let me do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, was that one a normal weave? That was a normal weave. Right, these first 2, I'm going to move this one to the top as well, just because these ones are a slightly different weave and they're that little bit heavier. So I'm going to kind of group these ones together. So this one, let me just check which one this is. Natural Beauty. But is it Amy Butler, this one? It looks like an Amy Butler one.
I had them in order.
I know you did, but it is Amy Butler. I've grouped them by fabric type, because this one here is a sateen weave. So it's not your regular kind of straight up and down cotton weave. It's a little bit more, if you're ripping it, this one's tougher. Best not to rip this one, best use scissors. It's got a little bit more weight to it. So you made me look over there. Brilliant for if you're looking to either make a heavier quilt, if you're looking to dress make. These are absolutely brilliant because they are extra wide. Is this a 280 centimeter wide one? She's having
2.1.
2.1
by 1.5.
Oh, is it that looks like bigger than a regular 48. Hang on a second. So what's that? This will be 144 centimeters wide, this one. It is, it's not extra wide, but it is a wide width fabric on that one. This is probably, even if you lined it, you could even get away with curtains for this one. Absolutely beautiful. That one is Amy Butler. What was it? Something Beauty?
Natural Beauty.
Natural Beauty. Okay, then we've got, is this another Amy Butler? Looks like it. Yes, it is. It's another Amy Butler. What's this one called? Feather Fans.
Okay.
Which is this one here. So beautiful kind of pinky mauvey colour in there, but then with splashes of your red, your light blues and orange as well. That one, another huge piece. Shall I just go and get my laptop and find out which one?
That's called Bright Hearts on the website.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not what it says on the instructions.
That's what you told me it was called.
Okay. Work that out in a minute. Oh, before I go any further, I forgot to do a prize draw last week because I was once again left unsupervised. Supervised this week, prize draw. It is a Tilda hometown fat quarter bundle. You're getting 5 fat quarters of the absolutely delicious Tilda hometown collection. That will be yours if any order is placed between 5 o'clock when we started and midnight, or do you go till about 8 o'clock in the morning?
No, I go to midnight.
You're going to midnight. Okay. Any of the orders placed between then and then, Emma will do a draw in the morning.
The Tulip Pink Project Iron is now sold out.
This the little one.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been very quick on that one because that one is a little beaut and they're just an absolute steal. We as I said, boxes aren't great, but the first thing you're going to do is whip it out the box and chuck the box in the bin. So I mean, I don't think it really matters that much. So whoever has got those, congratulations. You will also be in the draw for the prize. So next one I've got, this looks like a Kaffe one. Is it a Kaffe one? Kaffe Fassett for Rowan, Westminster Fibres, and this one's called Regency. So it's got stripe background. Again, this one is a sateen fabric, so it's got that slightly different weave, slightly heavier weave than you're used to. These are a beautiful weight. So if you especially for dressmaking, these are going to be amazing. What width is that one?
Sorry, Christine, yes, you will be in the draw.
Oh, yes. Christine, I think she's very good at this. I don't know how she does it, but is it because you send an email out or something first?
As soon as I put a Facebook post up, and
she's in there.
Yeah,
okay.
She's quick as Christine.
So yes, Christine, you have been included into the draw, so don't worry about that. This one, if you're making jackets, if you're dressmaking, these 3 beautiful weights. Is that one an extra wide?
1.4 by 2 meters.
1.4 by 2 meters again. So it's a wide width. I wouldn't class it as an extra wide width, but I think that's what we're coming on to now. Actually, let's do the last one that's not a extra wide and it's just a wide. So we've got this one. It's one of Kaffe's classic stripes. This is called Salmon. Are you laughing at comments?
Christine says no flies on me.
No, we know. She's always like the first one in there. So this one is the salmon option, beautiful lightweight fabric that, and it's a shot fabric. So the way that it's woven gives those beautiful stripes. Really, really nice. It's a big piece that as well. It's not extra wide in terms of width. It's a 140, 150 centimeter wide one.
112, but it's the
is it 44 inch?
Meters.
It's okay. It's 44 inch, but there's 3.5 meters on these. We haven't cut them down. We've just left them as the big lumps because they are kind of end of rolls, end of bolts. So we've just left them as they are. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think again these are 1s and 2s. There's not a lot of them because it's just end of line for us. So which one is this one? Is this another Amy Butler? This one.
That's Anna Maria Horner.
Oh, Anna Maria Horner. There you go.
Love always.
Love always. And that is such a big punchy pattern. And again, this is an extra wide one. So this is 280 centimeters. Whopping great big one. So brilliant to back a quilt. And as we were mentioning with Gail last week on Secret Sewing Club, if you're going to back a quilt, pick something busy because then any of your mistakes don't show up, or it's harder to see them because the actual kind of pattern on the back is so busy. So this one's perfect for that. Is this 2 meter bit that we've got left? It feels big enough to be 2 meters.
1.5.
1.5 by 2.8 meters on that one. Then I'll put Kaffe together. I've mixed all of these up. Here we go. Now this one slightly different. This feels to me a bit more like a lawn rather than a standard quilting cotton. It feels absolutely beautiful. It drapes beautifully, which kind of tells me it's probably lawn. This is another Amy Butler. It is Oh Dear, and it's got a big pattern on this one. Again, backing quilts, absolutely brilliant for it. And with that lawn drape, dressmaking, perfect. So you've got lots of options on this, striking colours and a really nice big pattern on there. Then I have two, oh, hang on.
So firstly, Susan's going to get into trouble for ordering the big iron.
You will.
And Tanya's saying, can I add to my order once I've already checked out?
No, but if you just place another order, if you have been charged postage, we will refund the postage if you place two orders, and obviously we print them all off, then we kind of post them out. So if you do place another one, if you just pop a note in the comments, Emma will let Bridget know and she'll look out for that, combine them for you and refund that postage. So no problem at all. So then I have two whopping great big bits of Kaffe. Are these both 2 meters? Kaffe ones. She's looking really quick.
So that one, yeah, 2.8 by 2 meters.
2.8 by 2 meters. This is the blue milfoil one. All of the colours in it. What?
Tanya says she got the small one. She won't be eating when she goes on the retreat in 2 weeks. You might have to take her a biscuit.
Okay, well, there's unlimited tea and biscuits. Adam's already arranged that. I will come on to retreat a little bit later as well. So this one, I love this one. I think this is one of my favourite patterns that he's done. This is tree fungus. It doesn't sound like the nicest pattern, I'll be honest. So Kaffe, you maybe need to think about that. But it's an absolutely stunning pattern. Is this another 2 meter?
Yep.
Yeah, 2 meters by 2.8. Huge, whopping, great big bits. Have I kind of now put myself out of the
You're all
picture?
right.
Oh, I'm all right. Excellent. So those are all the extra wides. You want me to move this out of the way and move those up?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I can do that. Loads of those. And don't forget, anything that's bought between now and midnight is in the draw for that fat quarter bundle from Tilda. So what else do we have? We have some Kaffe bundles. I don't really need this now, I don't think. I was just looking at the spinny thing, but the spinny thing is still spinning. Yeah, it's all right. We're copy and pasted. We're all good. Okay, so Kaffe bundles. We've been through everything we've got. The last bits that are on rolls and things. Or, as we said, we do a lot of cutting for other people. What we do is, if we've done a lot of cutting, we buy what's left on those bolts. Sometimes it's only a meter, sometimes it's 3 or 4 meters. If it's enough, it will go into the shop. If it doesn't, you guys get the bargains, because that's when we start doing things like our scrap packs, which we had on the other week, and the half meter bundles. So you are getting 3 half meters. What we've done is split them into colorways. So I'll kind of show you the colorways. You will obviously not get all of this because it's more than 3, but I've just got a good selection so you can see the kind of things that would be in each bundle. So first option is blues. Then we've got greens. We've got the brights. So that takes in a lot of the reds, the pinks, the purples, all of those kind of colors into the brights. And then we've got a darks option as well. So I will take you through each of them. I will show you some of the different patterns that would be kind of, or could be included. It is potluck. We can't have you emailing in saying, oh, can I have that pattern and that pattern and that pattern? We just, it's too much. It will be potluck, but you're getting an absolute bargain, because you will end up with 3 of the beautiful Kaffe half meters. So it could be that you get those 3. Or it could be you get these 3. Or it could be you get, oh, there's 2 florals in that one. That's quite nice. I'm going to put those together. Could be that you get those 3. We will try and kind of intelligently pack them so that they go together, and you could, Emma's making that face, which means
you're banking on somebody intelligent.
That's not my job. That'll be your job. So we will kind of try and put them together so like they make sense. Do you know what I mean? There's similar colors within them. They're both florals. They kind of make sense to go together. So we will try to intelligently pack them so that you have got your projectable straight out of the bag kind of thing. So that is some of the ones that you might see in the blue option. What's the price on these? Because is it buy 2?
That's 25% off.
25% off. Oh, so not quite buy 2 get 1 free, but close, but pretty close.
So the 17.99
17.99
reduced from 23.98.
reduced from 23.98. So yeah, it's almost like getting a half a meter thrown in there with it. So beautiful options in all of these. So this is the green one. So you could end up with those three. Can't see the middle one because I've moved it. You could, oh, it was the same one again. Oh, two different colours of the same one in there. You could end up with those three. You could end up with, and again, these ones are three florals, so they obviously work really, really well together. That one could have even been in darks, couldn't it? It's, yeah, there's a bit of artistic license in here. And then let's put that one, and that one together. But any which way you look at it, you're going to get three beautiful Kaffe half meters. Super, super bright, super, super colourful, as always with Kaffe. And you will be able to, use them as you wish, but you will get three full half meters. So if you've got a project that you've got in mind for them, brilliant. If you want to, add them to your stash and maybe quilt them with either as a little set within their own right, or you've got other bits of your Kaffe stash that you want to add them to, absolutely up to you. So let's have a look at pink. I'm going to save that one for in a minute because I know which one I want that one to go with. So we could have these three. I mean, I'm not saying this is exactly what you'll get. I'm just saying there are a lot of different options in here, and I'm showing you some of the possibilities. So that one, I've got a specific one that I want that one to go with. That one. So you could end up with those ones. Again, see that green just picks up the green in this one, and it just all works. And the oranges work with the oranges in there, all similar tones, all works beautifully together. And then I wanted that's the set I wanted there. So those two with the check as well, classic Brandon check. Then I want my florals together. Ooh, yeah, with a paisley one. So then it could be those. Oh, I've only got two now. No, another one.
Right.
Yeah. So again, just works because you've got those similar color tones running through, and we will just keep kind of the paisley one will do. Yeah, thanks. That'll work. See, there's little bits of those pinks and reds running through those two, and then bringing in that background color with the kind of tealy turquoisey as well. Perfect. So you will get 3 half meters. They will be full half meters. These aren't the ones from the scrap packs. These are full half meters. It's just we're getting a bit overrun with Kaffe downstairs. So we are doing you some brilliant pre-birthday 25% off deals. So let me just restack these and then we'll have a look at the darks as well. Da-da. And then I'll do any updates that I need to do. And then we'll see where we are from that. So then in the darks, we've got some that are a little bit more I'm going to save that because I know there's a good one to go with that. So we've got some good kind of geometric ones. I want this one. No, exactly which ones I want. I want those ones together. Or it could be, I want that one with that one and that one. Could be those ones, and they are all different collections. So we've mixed up the collections, we've mixed up the possibilities of what you'll get, and then that one, that one, that one. So darks will all be in the slightly more kind of muted tones, or they'll have a lot of black in, like that one with the rainbows there. So they'll have a bit more black in them. That's fine. That's great. It just depends on what your color preferences are. But there's nothing stopping you mixing and matching any of these. So, for example, if you wanted to go for the darks, they will easily work with those brights. It'll easily work with the greens, easily work with blues, because with Kaffe, all of the colors are in all of the things all of the time. So they all work together. So let's do a retreat, do a bit of a retreat update. I'm going to ask nicely if Adam will send out emails to the guys who are coming to the retreat on, not this weekend, next weekend. Oh, it's so close. Just to see which panels you want, because we will be bringing extras. We've got a little pop-up shop there, that's not a problem. But what I did want to do was, if anybody had a preference for a panel, we've got a week and a half, we'll try and get them printed to order for you, so you're getting the one that you would prefer rather than a kind of a potluck on the day. So I will ask Adam very nicely. I think we are, I know I'm afternoon now. Sarah and I are afternoon. So that will mean Nicola and Anthea are morning classes. And me and Sarah are in the afternoon. But we'll all be there over lunch, because we've obviously going to join you for lunch, and we've got our little pop-up shops as well. So if anybody's forgotten anything or anybody needs anything, we are all there with our little pop-up shops for you on the day. So there are still, I think there's about maybe 3 or 4 spaces left. So if you, for some reason, have not heard about the Secret Sewing Club retreat, what it is it's 4 classes in one day. There are 2 in the morning, one with Anthea, one with Nicola, and it's 2 groups, and they will be kind of swapped over. Well, we'll swap Anthea and Nicola. You can stay put, you're fine. And then there's 2 in the afternoon, one with me and one with Sarah. So there are still some spaces. You go to Creative Escapes or Creative Hideaways. Creative Hideaways. Can you possibly find the link, Emma, and just pop it in the comments? That was you could have heard that eye roll. Honestly, you could have heard that eye roll. Yeah, if you could pop it in the link, a link in the comments for me. We do, I think, have 3, I think I have 3 or 4 spaces still left. So if anybody wants to jump on, please just let us know. Either put something in the comments or head to the Creative Hideaways. I'm sure it's Creative Hideaways. You've made me think now. Yeah, Creative Hideaways. And Adam will help you out. He will get you all sorted. There is still plenty of time to book on. There's a week and a half. So if it's something you want to do and come and join us, maybe you've had Mother's Day money and you want to come and join in with us, then absolutely welcome. See Adam, he will get it all sorted out for you. Or, as I said, put something in the comments. I'll come back to you and I'll get you put in touch with Adam. That's no problem at all. So, because I think Debbie had a retreat, not this weekend, the one before. That was fabulous. I've seen some pictures. And Natasha had one the weekend just gone as well. So yeah, it's all going off. It's very, very exciting. Right, where do I need to go back to first, please, Mrs.
Go through the irons again.
Irons again. There cannot be many left. I know there cannot be many left because there weren't many on.
I believe there might be one of each.
Is that it?
Mhm.
One of each. Okay. So 2 options. You have the regular iron. I thought I unplugged that. That's still red hot. Yeah, that's why you don't plug irons in on cardboard boxes. So you have the regular iron. Well, I'm saying regular iron. It's the Pro Plus. So this is the Tula Pink version. So it's got those obviously pink colour and the little fish kind of decal around the side as well. This can be your day-to-day regular daily driver iron if you wish. Super powerful, and it's got that brilliant feature which it's not plugged in. So this is why it won't work right now. But we have plugged in and tested all of these irons because some of the boxes came and they were a bit bashed up. So we did check every single one. The only ones that you've got on here are the ones that we were classing as seconds because of the boxes, but we did open them all. We tested them all. They're all working absolutely fine. So this one, you've got your steam and your water spray on the top there. You've got your easy to read dial on the front, so you can see all of the settings. You've got 360-degree swivel on your cord. You've got your easy fill spout for, you like that as well, didn't you? so you don't have to try and juggle it under the tap or with a little jug. You shouldn't put them under the tap, don't do that. But you've got your easy fill side spout as well, 3 levels of steam, you've got your whoosh on the front, and obviously the main feature of these irons is that auto sleep function and that hand touch sensor. So as soon as you put your hand around like that, when it's plugged in, it will drop down to activate the heat, and so you can iron, and then it lifts itself up, and after a couple of minutes, if you haven't put your hand on that sensor, it will turn itself off completely. So super safe. And I mean, we've had these on Create and Craft, we've got them over on Sewing Street as well. Brilliant piece of kit. And I think even Emma, who was not a crafter, was marveled at this one because she'd never seen the little up and down before. Brilliant. Does save a lot of ironing boards. What I will say is once you're used to one, it's very difficult to go back because you just leave it down expecting it to lift up for you and it doesn't. So yes, just if you get one, you can't go back. This one is the Project Iron. For a small iron, massively powerful. These are all obviously the UK ones with the 3-pin plugs. You've got 2 steam zones on this, so you can either use the tip for the steam, or you can use the back, or you can press them both together to get full steam across the whole thing. It comes with its little storage plate. So the little storage plate there, this one has 2 sides. So it's got, why is this one fluffy? Because we've had fabric out next to it. This one, there's a storage side where you saw there where I kind of hooked it into the both sides to keep it on there. That will kind of keep it safe while you're storing it. And also it's got the hanging thing on the top, so you can slot it in there and hang it up if you have not enough space and that's what you want to do. But then you've got your using side or your resting side, so you turn it over, and then when you're using the iron, that silicone plate will allow you to just use it and pop it back and use it and pop it back, and it's not going to, you know, heat through and damage anything underneath. So let me just get this back in. So I find it easiest to put the back in first and then pop the front in. Yeah, back in.
I find it easiest front than back.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'll go front and back then. Oh yeah, it's not so bad. Whichever way works for you. So there you go, little iron as well. These are the last, we did have more, the last 2 we've got left, and there's literally 1 of each. So it will be fastest fingers first on those. Let's go this way. What's next? This one?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go reverse order for what we did earlier then. So we have the 2 Kaffe ones. These are 2 meters. So this one is such a horrible name. But straight, and I can see why it's called, because it's exactly what it is. Tree fungus. Such a horrible name though, and it's quite a pretty fabric. That one is a 2 meter piece by 2 meters 80 wide. So it's a huge piece. Brilliant for backing a quilt, or all of these big wide bits are absolutely fantastic for dressmaking because they're wide enough that you can cut all of your pieces out kind of in one hit. So that one is tree fungus. Then you've got your kind of milfoil one. That's in blue with all those really bright pops of pink, orange, and that's super kind of aqua blue in there as well. That one's another one, 2 meters by 2.8 meters. Lovely big piece. Then I've got hiccups now. We've got Amy Butler. How big's this one? I've forgotten. Did you go on a different screen?
1.4 by 2 meters.
1.4 by 2 meters. This one, a lot lighter weight. This one's a lawn weight, but it's a beautiful quality. It feels super soft. This one for dressmaking, I think would be absolutely amazing. So that one will pop there. And then Anne-Marie Horner. Forgot what it's called though. What's it called? I know it's an Anne-Marie Horner pattern.
That one's gone.
Oh, that one's gone. Oh, I haven't got a gone spot. Oh, I have. I'll put it with the other lion. There you go. Then we've got a couple of bits of Kaffe. These are no, they're not. They are 112 centimeters, 44 inches wide, and they are 3.5 meters long. They are whopping great big bits. And that's the salmon option. And I might, I'm not sure if we just got the one of those or we might have two. We will, well, we'll find out in a minute. This one.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, hello. Are you multitasking?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm replying to people.
Okay. So this one is the Kaffe Fassett for Rowan, Westminster. And this is Regency, this one. This one and the next few are a sateen weave. It's a slightly different, slightly heavier weave than maybe you're used to. Brilliant for dressmaking because they are going to be nice and solid. So if you're thinking maybe summer jackets or tops, absolutely perfect for that. A little bit heavier. You still can back a quilt with it. It will just be a little bit of a weightier quilt. The next one, this one's an Amy Butler, isn't it? Which one's this one? Fan Feathers, but apparently it's called something else on our website because I told her the wrong thing. How big's the Fan Feathers one? This one feels bigger than the Regency one. That's one again. She's still not forgiven me because I stole a bit of her Easter egg. And she has not got over this.
1.4 by 2 meters.
On the Fan Feathers. So that's that one. 1.4 wide by 2 meters long. Is this one the same? This one's something beauty, isn't it?
2.1 by 1.5.
2.1 by 2.1 meters long and 1.5 meters wide, and it's natural beauty. I'll open this one out a bit more because it's got such a big pattern repeat on this one. Again, summer dressmaking. These would be brilliant because, especially if you're looking for the lightweight jackets and things, absolutely perfect weight for that. Okay, Kaffe again. Oh, I'm going to be finished early today, maybe.
Probably not. You'll waffle.
Oh, rude. I'll waffle, she said. I'll waffle. So with the Kaffe ones, you are getting 3 half meters of each. I mean, they are $17.99, so you're almost getting 3 half meters for the price of 2. You're getting a pretty good deal on these, and it will vary. I'll just keep holding up blues. So this is the blue option. It can be any 3 of the ones that I'm showing you here. So you can see there's a range of different collections. There's some of the paisley ones in there. There's some of the floral ones in there. There's some of the kind of seascape ones in there. The milfoils in there as well. It's a big mixture of different collections. We will kind of collate them so that the 3 you get will work together as best we can. The 3 that you get will work together. So you will have kind of instant project in a bag. Now the blue ones, highly recommend if you are going to make a quilt from those. Say you went for 2 packs of those, which would be 3 meters of fabric. That's not a terrible idea for a backing. I'm sure if somebody did go for one of those, then I'm sure we could put a piece of the matching one in so it would coordinate, or you could do your binding in the same. So that one's the blue option. Then we've got the greens. So again, I will just hold these up and keep kind of effectively scrolling you through them. I'm just like a web page, just scrolling you through. So big mixture of patterns. So you've got some florals, you've got some of those kind of seasidey ones, you've got some of the more abstract florals like this one. I think this one is one of my favorites. I'm just going to have a see if I can see what the, it doesn't say what the name of this one is. But I like the cabbage leaf ones. I think they're my favorites, but they're usually Philip Jacobs designs, those ones. And then you've got another milfoil in another colour. Again, so many different patterns that you could get. But as I said, we will try and kind of collate them for you so you do get something that will match. So first option, that was your blues. Second option, that is your greens. Then we have the bright. I'm just going to shuffle these along a bit, make myself a bit of space. So within the brights, that we've kind of included all of the pinks, all of the purples, and kind of getting towards red in there as well. So I will keep just pulling them out to show you an example of the kind of thing that you will get. you will get 3.5 meters, and we will pull them together so that they hopefully they kind of make sense and they do kind of work together for you. So there's paisleys, there's florals, there's geometrics, there's more kind of abstract florals in there, all sorts, but it will be a mixture that you get. There you go. And then finally, this one, if you're thinking of going for the dark bundle, don't forget about that quilt backer. I just wish it'd called it a nicer thing, because I really like the pattern, but I just don't like the name. So that was tree fungus. That's in one of the big quilt backers, but I'll pop that down there. But then look at all of these colours with it, and I'll hold it up in just a second. So any of them with that one as the backer will work so well. Let me move it out of the way. So we've got florals in there. That one's called Jungle. Got the little urchins. We've got just a really nice geometric plain spot. Rainbows. That one's got kind of a coral pattern in it. Got the Nautilus shells. Again, I love this kind of cabbagey one. It's one of my favourite patterns that they do. So, Emma Bowman, we have 20 minutes. Well, a little bit less than 20 minutes. Is there anything I need to do? I need to recap. No, I'm good. So I can just do things that are coming up now.
Yes.
Okay, right. So things that are coming up. There's no Secret Sewing Club this week. We are going on to alternate weeks. It's too much. It's just too much. Plus Sarah from White Gecko, who helps out a lot with Secret Sewing Club, is away on like a mega mammoth set of retreats. So all good. She starts on, I think, Friday with her retreats. So very exciting. And then she's bouncing straight from her own onto the Secret Sewing Club one. So she'll be a very, very busy lady. So we are no Secret Sewing Club this week, but we are having a Secret Sewing Club next week. We did ask for some feedback from you guys. So thank you for everybody who has either emailed or put a message onto Facebook about that. We're still in the process of deciding what we want to do. Obviously, the studio is great. It's a lot of fun. It's nice to all be together, but also it's a lot of traveling and it's extra expenses put onto people. So we're kind of 50-50. Do we just keep it as we used to have it? We'll probably still, add it onto the craft store because it just opens it up to a wider audience. But yeah, not sure at the minute what we're going to do, but we are thinking about it. We're definitely from, as we used to be, from people's houses for the one on the 13th. Is it the 13th? Yes, I'm going to say it's the 13th. And then the one on the 27th. Definitely going to be from houses. We do have, who have I got on the 13th? I just looked at that earlier. Oh, Rowan Dean.
Sasha Sews.
Sasha Sews. The other one we had in, unfortunately, she's just emailed me and said she can't make it. So we do need an extra, but we'll find one. We're not short of people who want to come and do secret sewing. So that is fine. Have you got a funny comment?
Yeah, Sarah was saying she's got 10 days of retreats. She's going to be a tired bunny.
10 days? Oh, she's up for a laugh, isn't
She'll have sore fingertips like that.
Sore fingers. When did you have what were you doing?
Folding paper.
Folding paper. Hurts your little fingers. Yeah. Dear me.
Will we be getting any more cave scrap bags?
Possibly. I'm looking at the little pile down there. It's because what we do is we cut all the half meters off first. Then if there's anything that's not a half meter that can either be a long quarter or a long eighth or something like that, then they're generally the bits that we add into scrap bags. It will be a little while because we need to sort them out. I need to sort them out. But this week we have our special deals with our 25% off. Don't forget, if you place any order between now and midnight, then you are in the draw for the Tilda Hometown Fat Quarter Bundle. It's not looking as neat as it was because I have been fiddling with it. We took it apart to take photos of it.
Sarah's asking what date I might be able to cover.
It's on the 13th. So what? She wants to go back-to-back retreats and then straight into a secret sewing?
Maybe not now you've told her it's the 13th.
No, it's the 13th because I'm doing the retreat in the afternoon, and then I'm jumping in the car, driving straight back up, ready to do secret sewing on the Sunday. But yes, we might have a Sarah. Who knows? We might have filled our secret sewing spot live on air.
That would be great.
That would be really handy. That would. And we had a new one as well. I was quite excited. We had a new person coming on. So never mind. We'll have an old one. That'll do. She's fine. We're doing. She's got a big order coming from us, so it's fine. I'll get away with it. I think. Well, I might not now. She's gone quiet. Rewind. That's the only thing with these things. If you, as I think other people have found out as well, if you say stuff on a live, you can't take it back. I mean, if it's on a video, then it's your own silly fault because you should have edited it before you sent it out. But if it's a live, tough. And I'm just surprised I've never sworn on one of these, because usually the air in here is blue. We like to get, well, because there's stuff with kids and things like that, and they don't like to swear in front of their children. So they basically come in, get all of the swearing out here, and then
Sarah's going to cover.
Hey! Thank you. I didn't mean what I said. I'm very sorry. So, yes, do grab yourself some bargains. Next week, we will be doing a Facebook Live. It may be a slightly different one because it will be our 11th birthday. So we have some other bits and pieces planned. But these are some kind of pre-birthday bargains that you can, if you're quick, you may be in the draw before midnight for getting the Tilda pack thrown in with your order as well. So let me go. Yes, retreats. One more thing about retreats. You can still join. As I said, I think there's about 3 spaces left. But I mean, it's Adam. If you've got 4 people that want to go, have a word. I'm sure he'll be able to sort it out. He's a good lad. So
I've put the link in the comments.
it's in the Hawks Head Estate, which is in Stafford. So it's kind of right in the middle of the country. So it's kind of, you can get to it from everywhere. There are a couple of hotels that are really, really local. Yeah, there's a Premier Inn and a travel lodge just around the corner. So public transport wise, it's not that easy to get to. But if you have a friend who drives, no problem at all. If you do want to stay overnight, either the night before or the night after, then as I said, there are a couple of hotels really nearby, and there are really good rates as well. And I think if you speak to Adam, he's got a few recommendations for other places nearby as well. So the Secret Sewing Club retreat is 4 classes. There will be Nicola and Anthea in the morning. You don't have to choose which classes you want to go on. You get to do all 4. And then it's Sarah and myself in the afternoon. I will be contacting anybody who's booked in for the retreat very, very shortly to find out which panel they want, because we will be using our lovely printed panels on the retreat, and you can pick whichever one you like. Oh, talking of printed panels, do go and have a look in the sales section of the website, because Bridget's just added a few seconds from the panels. We've just printed a couple of big American orders, and there are a few seconds just been added to that part of the website, and we're going to finish on time. We like it. Yes, so I think there are cows, lighthouses, teddy bears. What happened to the teddy bears, Emma?
Emma messed up the teddy bears.
There's nothing actually wrong with the print for the teddy bears, but what has happened is Emma had cut them into panels that way rather than that way. So you've got 3 of your bits in one bit, and then one of your bits is separate. But that is fine. It's all the same stuff. It's just in a slightly different format, but that is fine. All of those seconds onto the website. Are they in the sales section?
Yes.
Yes, okay, onto the website, into the sales section, and then you'll find them in there. So lots and lots of options. I am going to go because we're going to finish on time. Well, close enough to on time. And I'm quite hungry now. I want my tea. I don't know why we do it at this time, because I always just get hungry and just want to go because I'm hungry. I was like, not good enough. Not good. Well, see, if you'd give me more of your chocolate, we'll be fine.